Ghanatube so yeka ensema ekoso dia na ubenya ni na efri channel we so for my science atana sibi no we say ensem bi ekoso ewo the four corners of Ghana entem pass ndimechi na yenkoti ensem na yembra.
After a long protest against Speaker's ruling not to allow any further debate on the business statement for next week, leadership of the House finally agreed to allow members to offer comments and suggestions on issues of concerns which may be included in the following week's business of the House. The minority raised concerns ranging the gay couple saga, the University of Ghana COVID-19 scare, and the PURC's electricity tariff increase, calling for the various ministers to be hauled to address the matters.
A limited incidence of COVID-19. The University of Ghana have had a course to put out an official release. We don't want to dread what the country went through sometime. We should make an arrangement and get the minister, the sector minister, Honorable Akando, to come and do the needful. The minister, we want the PRC executive secretary to be here at the committee of the whole. And then you also left out the BOG. I don't know if it is, I know it is inadvertent. So the BOG boss should also come to the committee of the whole. That's important.
Mr. Speaker, you could see from our colleagues when I raised issue about LBGT, now they are going to sleep. Are you in support of LBGT? Is it the case that the government now is supporting LBGT? Or is it the case that you are now supporting it? Because I am raising a serious matter that 3 days ago, 2 men were kissing at the Independence Square. There are videos and pictures to that effect. And you are pretending as if you haven't seen it.
Against this LGBT thing. When are you going to, Minister for Gender, when are you going to bring that bill? The anti-LGBT bill that you spoke so much about. You said you were going to deal with it. Honorable Minister, today you are bringing the social protection.
Honorable Minority Leader.
When are you going to bring that bill?
Honorable Minority Leader, that is why you are not in charge of government business.
The Minority Whip, Frank Anodomprel, also reiterated the call for government to bring the Damang mining lease agreement to Parliament for ratification.
3 weeks now, we still don't have the Goldfields Damang mining lease agreement being brought. What is the reason? Why? I don't understand. This is a constitutional call. Why is the executive turning a blind eye? What is there? What is in that particular agreement that they cannot bring it for us to assess? What is there?
Here is the majority leader, Mahama Yarige's response.
PURC and the tariff adjustments. You call on us to invite PURC, but I think that it is the Energy Minister and Green Transition that we should be invited to come and brief the House. We labor to pass a legislation on the matter, and the former president refused to sign it. He refused to sign it. He refused to sign it. He refused to sign it. And I'm surprised that my colleagues on this side, at that time, we didn't hear their voices on the refusal of the president to sign it. We did not hear their voices. Suddenly they have found their voices and want to pretend that they are the chief advocates of LGBTQ, anti-LGBTQ matters in this country. When it mattered most to fight the menace, where were you? When it mattered most, when you had the numbers and you were the majority and you were the ruling government, where were you?
A number of the sector ministers will appear before Parliament next week to provide some answers in Parliament House in Accra. And I'm James Abeji for Joy News.
This evening, nearly 6 months into President Mahama's administration, the deadly and costly fight against galamsey remains unresolved. Despite promises in opposition to repeal the controversial LI 2462, which allows mining in forest reserves, the narrative has shifted to mere amendment, drawing sharp criticism from environmental activists who continue to demand a total repeal. Meanwhile, the Chief Executive Officer of the Minerals Development Fund, Dr. Hannah Bissell-Kote, is leaving no stone unturned as she intensifies a crackdown on illegal mining. Even in the face of threats and having gone through a hostage-taking experience by illegal miners, she's relentless in this particular fight. This past week, her efforts led to the seizure of over 10 excavators in the Atacham forest in the Adanse Asokwa district of the Ashanti region. I believe you want to know what exactly happened. This is it.
The Atatem DA Basic School has the junior high school and primary directly opposite each other with a road going through them. At the time of the visit by the Minerals Development Fund, learning activities had halted because excavators of the illegal miners were in motion just behind the school. My name is Abena Yeboah. We are very worried about the education of our wards. Elders in our village and the unit committee have complained about the distraction, but they wouldn't listen. The former MP, Katie Hammond, asked them to stop, but they wouldn't. So this illegal mining site is sited just behind the basic school, about 50 meters away from the basic school, and this is causing a lot of harm to the community and also the school. Large tracts of farmland at Atatem is heavily destroyed by the illegal mining activities. The Jimmy and Subi rivers, which flow through the community, are destroyed by the illegal mining activities. The devastation has resulted in the loss of livelihoods for the community. They are destroying our community. They keep disconnecting our electricity. The perpetrators of the crime took to their heels upon knowledge of the team's presence. One person was arrested at the site. Subsequently, some Chinese nationals were tracked to their hideout where weapons and ammunition were picked. These Chinese nationals took the team to their mining site where a cocoa farm had been destroyed for mining activities. Administrator of the Minerals Development Fund, Dr. Hanabisiu, who led the operations, expressed disappointment at the destruction done to the school's compound.
To humanity, to president and to the country, and to my background as somebody who was in a village and was given a chance. So I don't know how many presidents are here. I don't know how many chief executive officers are here. I don't know how many members of parliament are here. Doctors, nurses, engineers, police, soldiers, what have you, journalists. Think about it. If we don't give them a chance, as I was given a chance, then we do not have any hope for Ghana. A river has been destroyed. The forest has been destroyed all around their school. So the fear, we want to just think the fear that these children will be passing through, the fear that the teachers will be passing through, the noise and all that. How would they concentrate? And how do you expect such a child to grow up to the highest potential that God has actually embedded in his being?
Meanwhile, there is uneasiness among illegal miners within the area. Dr. Hanabisiu again.
What you see out there, you see what we hear, and to the viewers, what you hear, or probably what you see, is nothing at all compared to what you experience. Because what I've realized is that the pits we see, when you see them in videos, it looks like some shallow place. Our villages are being eaten away. We are not against mining. We are against illegal and irresponsible mining.
For Joy News, Nana Ojima, Kumasi.
Yo abusia for me na wanse mudi mechi emekotie ensem no ebae wetimi eja on comment comment section na mejebre akenkan ni na ede amofefe aha eye Ghana tips so open nsem bi say etie de na mama owemfi so obe subscribe no ma hit notification bell no ede amofefe bodofo snowy me na metena say ede nsem no ebrem sisi ade makram.